It's just a story, yeah, that really seemed to be working for me. And it came alive, and I had these two characters. I knew I had to write more about them because they're two of the best characters I've ever created, and they're unlike other characters that I have ever created. I mean, I have a large body of work at this point, but I don't write a lot about children because, you know, I don't have any. And I think that's a necessary thing. I was one once. I remember that. I try to go back and see how I was feeling there. But so to create a character like Egg and have the feeling that I did it right, he came out right. And then a character like Dunk, he's very, very different than I am too. But I really like the characters and the general tone of the story. And I hope it's very different from Game of Thrones or House of Dragon. Yes, there's people die in it, there's sword play, there's betrayals, there's stuff going on, but the general tone, I think, is lighter and happier than the other books, which I liked that as well, too. And thanks to these guys, I think it's come out wonderfully, and that people will really like it.
Pure luck. That's how I got invited to this. I got a text from HBO at 4 o'clock in the morning asking me what I thought about Dunk and Egg. I got flown to Santa Fe to meet with you and spend a week or a few days talking about this show. And, you know, in a very similar journey to Dunk's season 1, I just got little sort of fortunate pushes along at the exact right moment, you know, which ultimately led to us doing a version of this that so far we're happy with.
The audition process is like a mixture. For me, it was for everything, especially nowadays as an actor. It's like when you get these tapes, and you get these tapes all the time, it's so easy to send them off into the ether and forget about them. I was obviously a huge fan of Game of Thrones prior to this, so I knew that it was a prequel, and I was like, okay, I get the importance of this tape, but there's probably millions and billions and trillions of people taping for this, so just send it off into the ether and forget about it. And then the better things go, it's almost like the worse they get. To a certain extent, for it's like...
For someone with anxiety.
Yes, totally. Yes. It's like, you get the next tape because it's like you did something well, and then you're like, whoa, there's, okay, a little bit more stakes, but it's all good. And then you get offered to come over to the room, and you know that things are going quite well, and your stress levels just skyrocket as things get better. So it was really, it was really difficult for me, but not made difficult by anyone in the slightest. Everybody was so lovely, everyone that I met.